What's up, man? I hope y'all having a good day. Today I got y'all with a high taper on 360 waves. Of course, my client is transitioning. We just cut off the fro. Um, yeah, so he's now with the shortcut. So pretty much here, what I'm doing is starting my guideline. I usually don't start them with the trimmers because sometimes it get too low. But this client likes it really bald. So yeah. Now I got my lever open pretty much. Just going up maybe about an inch, I'd say a little higher. But I'm not really digging into that fade. I'm just flicking right now because he does get a haircut every week. So his fade is kind of there, still there. So I don't really have to play with it too much. Just refreshing it up. Now I got my one guard with the lever all the way open. Just flicking it back and forth, open and close. Really just playing with it. Getting that. That's a 1.5 right there. Making sure everything nice and smooth. And I am doing my debulking last because I already know where I want to put my fade and how I want it to look. I usually do the debulking first, but I kind of switched it up this time. That's still a 1.5 on there. It's just, when you fading, man, it's just all about detailing. Getting everything in line so that your next step will be perfect. See, it's not quite done yet. The blending is not quite done yet, but it's getting there. It's pretty much like my rough draft. But definitely, if you want to get better at fading, that's definitely what you have to do. Work on detailing, look at everything. It's gonna help your eye get better, help you see things more. Sometimes, like what I do sometimes, I look in the mirror sometimes, and even if I don't want to look in the mirror, I take out my camera phone and you know point it on the haircut, spot the things that stand out in the haircut. Anything that's not supposed to be there. Look now, I'm going back with it closed, just detailing. That's a one. Just open that lever back and forth. Close, open, open, close. See how it's slowly coming together? Also, too, what I try to do, I try to get the hair low as possible. But like I don't know how to say it. Kind of like flat because this client he gets enhancements and enhancements sit better on hair that's even. Like if it's thick, it won't sit as long. See how it's kind of coming together? It's just the amount of work, amount of detail you want to put into it. And that's the beauty of this job, man. This is your art. You can do whatever with it. See how it's starting to look better? Now we on the other side. Same thing pretty much. Whatever you did to the last side, you do to the other side. Same thing. Sometimes people hair does grow differently on the other side. You may have to do a few things a little different, but in this case it wasn't. his hair does grow differently, but it's not much of a difference. I think that's a 2. Yeah, that's a 2. Just going against the grain, combing out all his hair, combing it down, and fading up, going in the same direction. Just getting everything fine and smooth so that my next step could be perfect. And I got my 1. See, cause I picked the 1 because I'm rolling. I'm going fast. I could have did the 1.5, but I kind of know where I want my fade and how I want it. Yep, and that's just open and closed. Pretty sure that's just open, just flicking out those, I guess you'd call it defects or whatever you see wrong, detailing. Same thing, just still detailing right now. I got the goals. I'm just going short, taking it down. That's also a 2. He didn't want to take too much off because we transitioning. So we kept it thick, kept it at a 2. Now, usually when I do a cut, I usually fade the back out first. And I don't know, I just feel like I do the back first because it takes the longest, it's the biggest area. And, you know, I'd rather get the hardest part out the way first. Now I'm going up my left. This is usually how I start a cut. I go up with my lever open. And I balled last. Always ball last. It's a 1. Because I'm speeding. Cleaning all that bulk up with that 1. That's a 2. Just getting the rest of that bulk out the way right now. So your lines can be nice and tight. Now usually in that middle part, I usually just pick it up and just go against the grain, like follow the way his hair grows. Like, see how I'm kind of curving it? Just gotta follow the hair. Now that should be a 1.5. Just gradually blurring that line out. Detailing work right here. Probably open, open and close, back and forth. That's a 1. Or possibly could be a 0.5. I know I'm a perfectionist, so I'm definitely gonna detail some more. Go ahead, line it back up. When you're doing the ear, try not to make sure it's over the ear. Some people don't like that, you know. Especially if you line it up too high, it's noticeable. I try to keep mine low but clean. Same thing with this side. This technique, I'm pretty much doing this like a pull and drag. Not really putting too much pressure on it. Around the ear, I use my corners. Come back with the trimmers. Stay low with it. Detail work right here, y'all. It's coming together slowly. Now, we got the front line up. Now, I'm pretty particular. I like to keep my lineups pretty natural. You gotta follow the symmetry of the client's head, you know. So I'll show you guys why I lined it up a certain way. I kept it together with his natural line. Got the sides, everything blended nice and evenly. When you line it, doing a front lineup, you always want to start off in the middle. And I'm going to the other side. Alright, so pretty much, man, I lined it up like this because the way his head shape, you, like I said earlier, you have to follow the shape of the client's head. Everyone does not have a straight, perfect lineup. You gotta follow the shape of the head. In this particular case, my client has, I don't know how to say, a U in the middle of his head. So, which means if I go straight across, it's kind of like a pushback. And I don't like, I don't like doing it. I respect the hairline, so. Now, unless the client wants you to, then that's a difference. So, yeah. But he's cool with it. I'm cool with it. Fade look nice. Just like a pre-lineup. I usually use those trimmers for just like guidelines and balding in the face. I'm just doing a rough draft right now. Detail work right here. That's a 1.5 going, knocking those corners out, getting it, like I said, nice and even so that the hair fibers can set evenly. Now I'm beginning my process. Also, when doing fibers, man, you kind of want to start off light. I don't like to do like overpower it, but start with a light coat. You know, you kind of still, the trick is you kind of still want it to be natural. Now, this is my lineup trimmers right here. Got the DLC blade on it. Yeah, I pretty much just use those for like finishing touches. And really lineups, really. Try not to use them on the face too much. Same process. Start off light. Always start off light. You never want to overpower it. See, look at that. You never want to overpower it. Unless the client wants you to. I have cut a few people who wanted me to spray a lot. Got a close up for y'all. Just keeping it natural. Keeping it with the head shape of my client. This is his second cut into the transition. Look at that. Everything nice and simple. Doing a little detail work, getting everything even. Also, that's what I do. A thing I do too, I turn my client to the mirror and I just look at the fade. Sometimes you can see a difference in the fade, like if one side is lower. Oh yeah, also with applying this, the white pencil or the brown pencil, you kind of want to keep that natural too. Like you gotta brush it out and fade it out as much as you can. Right now, I'm applying it very lightly. As you can see, I put it on my hand and then I just dip my blade into the powder or the makeup brush. The makeup thing. And just gradually, I fade it out. Sometimes I might go over it with a brown pencil to dot it out. And I got a close up, a razor line up for y'all. Nice crispy work, man. Look at that. Beautiful fade. Everything's coming together. Gonna get to the facial hair soon. Detail work. Check it out. Now, I didn't do too much with the beard because he wasn't sure if he wanted to let it grow or what. So I really didn't put enhancement. We just kept it natural for the beard. Yeah, like I said, he's in a growing process. He's letting his beard grow out. He didn't want to do too much to it.
I'm sorry for the things I've done. The many times I disobeyed you, and I began to run. Lord, I'm asking you to
All right, y'all. So, man, that's the end of the video. It was dope making this video, man. I'm gonna be honest, just from the filming to the editing, everything. My last video, I kind of rushed it and just put something out there and just put music over it. You know, it really wasn't much. But this one, I feel a little more confident. Y'all actually get to see me this time, not over a fast forwarded video. Like I said, it was really dope. So, with that being said, y'all just stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all hit the bell. That's the only way y'all gonna know if I'm dropping something, and I'm gonna be dropping. So y'all stay by y'all phones, stay by whatever you watch YouTube on. Look, y'all be by it. So I'm gonna catch you on the next video, man.